Hey, what's going on? This is PKJ, Pastor Kedrick Jones, coming to you from New Perspective Christian Church. As you can see, the scenery has changed just a little bit because we're doing some remodeling and some repairs in our sanctuary. This is Wednesday, December the 8th, 2010. And it's cold outside. But this is the day the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. And today is Awareness Wednesday. This is when we come and talk about the taboo subject of sex and sexuality. It's really not taboo in society. It's really just taboo in the church. But let me ask you a question. Who invented sex? Wasn't Trey Songz? Yeah. Nope. God invented sex. So if God invented sex, that means that shouldn't we be talking about it? In fact, when I look at Scripture, the first thing that God said do when he created man and woman, he told them to be fruitful and multiply. That means that when God talked to man, the first thing he told him to do was go smash. Pow! Go get your pee. Pow! Go have sex. Pow! That's what my Bible say. And so why is it that we aren't talking about it? Well, I told you I was born to talk about this. Check this out. Only 25% of people in the world say that they are monogamous. So that means that 75% of the people in the world are freaks. Guess what? I've been called to be the pastor of the freaks. So my congregation is 75% of the people in the world. Pow! You heard me? Hey, did you hear it? Did you know that 10% of men and 7% of women have had 3 or more sexual partners in the past year? 10 to 15% of women and 20 to 25% of men, these are married people, have engaged in extramarital sex. You know why? Because the church ain't talking about it. Well, I came to talk about it. Let's ask this question. How much do you think media plays into making these statistics reality? When you look at things like Desperate Housewives, the affairs and the stuff that you see in the media, Tony Parker, Tiger Woods, even in the church, do you think that media plays a part in that? I'm just trying to figure out why homosexuality has become such a prevalent issue, especially among teens and young adults. One person responded and said that the media plays a big part in that because Nikki got women feeling each other, put literally. So do you think the media really has the part to play in it? Scripture says in Hebrews chapter 1, no man when he is tempted should say that he's tempted by God. But every man, when he is tempted, is drawn away of his own lust. Did you hear it? His own lust. Did you hear it? His own lust and enticed. That means that if a person engaged in some form of immoral sexual behavior, it wasn't because forced to do it or manipulated to do it, but it was something already in them that wanted to do, whether it's adultery, premarital sex, homosexuality, or lesbianism. So they wasn't just bi-curious because they saw it on the media. It was something already in you. Had some freak already in you. Don't blame it on nobody else. Somebody poking in your pocket. You had some freak already in you. It wasn't something that you just had a weak moment. Oh, I just had a weak moment. No, you had some freak already in you. You didn't have a weak moment. You wanted to do it. You had some freak already in you that say, I like it. So how did the freak get there? Check this out. I want you to respond to me and tell me, how do you think people become freaks? How do you think people become freaks? Whether they're young, old, because you got some old freaks out there too. I'm just saying. Can a person be born homosexual? Is it genetic? Is it something that they're missing? Yes, let's dialogue. Respond to this link. The very first person to respond, I will personally autograph and send you the very first copy of The State of Unforgiveness. The very first person to respond. History making. Okay, so respond. Talk to me. How do you think people get to be freaks? Are we born freaks? Are we conditioned to be freaks? Does the media make us freaks? You tell me. Until next time, this is Helen Jones' second son saying life is too short to play games, so keep it real. 2 fingers to the north. We out. Shout at you.